A faint chime, a fleeting vibration, for now, just an echo of the future. But even now, Geminis, you feel the ground beneath your feet tremble like an electrified wire poised to receive a powerful charge. You stand on the threshold of an unprecedented transformation, sensing that in a year, one message will change everything. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, is already forming aspects that open portals to millions, while Venus whispers of an imminent encounter that will mark the beginning of a great love and a joint project poised to shake the world. This is not just a premonition, Geminis. This is a cosmic law that will manifest with the precision of astronomical clocks. In September 2025, you will receive that very SMS that will catalyze your entire impending transformation. This moment will embody an ancient esoteric principle, the power of the word, transforming information into gold, and the unification of two paths into a single highway of destiny. It will be brief, perhaps even mundane at first glance, but its energetic charge will trigger a chain reaction of events. This message is not merely a collection of symbols, it is a key to a portal that will open doors to a great love, the very one Venus whispered about. And this love will be inextricably linked to a grand joint project, whose potential is measured in millions. Your task now is not to wait passively, but to prepare your energetic field. Be open to new connections. Do not dismiss seemingly insignificant offers. Every interaction, every new thought, is a particle of energy that attracts the right frequency. Jupiter, already forming aspects of abundance, amplifies this energetic vortex. It doesn't just promise wealth, it demands your active participation in its creation. Your innate sociability and ability to process information quickly will become your main assets. This is not a coincidence, but a meticulously planned cosmic scenario where you are the main protagonists. Prepare yourselves, Geminis, to receive this message, for it will not merely change your world, it will rewrite it, filling it with love and prosperity. However, the universe will not leave you in the dark until September. It is already sending harbingers, subtle signals designed to prepare your consciousness for what is to come. It won't be a thunderclap. Rather, it will be a whisper, a barely perceptible impulse that will pierce your daily life like a flash of intuition. A sudden call from an old acquaintance, a casual phrase overheard in a cafe, or an unexpected message from a completely unpredictable source. The universe has already dispatched its messenger. Your task is not to miss this sign, nor to dismiss it as mere coincidence. Pay attention to recurring symbols, to synchronicities that will suddenly begin to manifest in your life with astonishing frequency. These cosmic nudges are meant to awaken you, to make you re-evaluate familiar thought patterns, and to open doors to new opportunities. They serve as a beacon, pointing the way toward that great love and that grand project. This is confirmation. You are on the right path, and each such signal is a step toward your rewritten world. Be vigilant, for these signs are harbingers of the golden age of your destiny. The vigilance the cosmos calls for is not coincidental. It is a response to a long period when you, Geminis, felt like prisoners of your own minds. For a long time, you were torn between 100 paths, your mind a battlefield of ideas that never materialized into action. Exhaustion from endless analysis, from attempting to grasp the ungraspable, from wavering between desires and possibilities, this has been your recent companion. Indecision, like a fog, enveloped the most promising endeavors, turning potential success into missed opportunities. Your energy was dispersed across 1,000 minor projects, none of which received the full focus necessary for a true breakthrough. The universe witnessed this burden, this weight of unrealized potential, and that is why it now extends a helping hand, guiding you through these subtle impulses. These harbingers are not merely information, they are a balm for your weary soul, a pointer that will finally focus your perceptive mind. They are meant to gather all those scattered particles of your energy, enabling you to channel them into a single powerful current. Your past is not a sentence, but a foundation upon which your new, prosperous future will be built. It is time to cast aside doubts and trust the flow that leads you to your unique destiny. For it is from this chaos that the order of a new world is born. This nascent order is not just a change of scenery, Geminis, it's a paradigm shift in your very existence. For know this, right now, during this very period, all the fragmented information streams that have long swirled around you are beginning to converge into a single powerful river. What yesterday seemed merely an ephemeral idea, a fleeting insight, or an unattainable dream, is transforming into your most valuable asset, an unshakable foundation for future prosperity. Your thoughts, your knowledge, your unique ability to analyze and synthesize information are no longer just internal possessions. They are becoming currency capable of opening any door. This is the time when the intellectual capital you've accumulated over years finally receives its material manifestation. Every word you utter, every connection you make, every processed fact gains the weight of gold, paving the way to that great love and the millions destined for you. Prepare to monetize your mind, for the universe calls upon you to create your own brilliant reality. Where thought becomes matter and information is true wealth. Now, as your intellectual capital takes shape, the universe urges you to focus on 3 key areas of life where the nodal points of your impending transformation are already forming. These locations are not merely domains of existence, but energetic portals through which your new destiny will manifest. The first portal is crossroads of relationships. Here, you are not merely awaiting an encounter, but a fateful intertwining of threads leading to the great love Venus whispered about. The primary challenge is to distinguish superficial connections from the one true bond that will become your companion and inspiration in a grand project. Be open, yet vigilant to the genuine vibrations of the soul. The second portal is career information streams. Your unique gift for processing information will reach its peak. The opportunity here is the ability to instantly synthesize disparate data into innovative ideas that will form the foundation of your joint venture. Your task is not to drown in a sea of data, but to become an architect of new meanings, creating something that will shake the world. Finally, the third portal is formulas of finance. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, is already opening floodgates to unprecedented financial growth for you. The main opportunity lies in monetizing intellectual labor and partnerships. The challenge, however, is in skillfully managing this flow, investing not only money, but also your energy into long-term prosperity. These 3 dimensions are not separate paths, but a unified, interconnected system where each decision resonates with the others, bringing you closer to the September message that will catalyze everything. At this convergence point of all lines, the universe bestows upon you, Geminis, a special mission and names you architects of connections. Your task is not merely to receive information, but to actively build bridges between the disparate elements of your life. You are called not only to perceive the subtlest vibrations in the crossroads of relationships, but also to consciously forge the partnerships that will support a great love and a shared endeavor. In the career information streams, you become not just analysts, but creators of new meanings, capable of transforming data chaos into a clear, innovative plan. Your unique ability to discern hidden patterns, to synthesize ideas from seemingly incompatible sources, now becomes an instrument of creation. You are those who can grasp the invisible threads of destiny and weave them into a strong fabric of the future, where every connection, every word, every insight serves as a foundation for your financial well-being and emotional abundance. Your mission is to miss no sign, to overlook no potential partner, for it is through these seemingly random interactions that you actively prepare the ground for that very September message that will open the gates to a world of millions and true love. Embrace this role with full responsibility, for the speed and completeness of your new, radiant reality's manifestation depend on your awareness. At this pivotal moment, as you recognize yourselves as architects of connections, your celestial patron, Mercury, messenger of the gods and ruler of the mind, addresses you. His whisper penetrates through stardust, carrying wisdom that will change your approach to what you have accumulated. He says, Geminis, cease being mere collectors of information whose hands are full of priceless but unused treasures. The time has come to transform knowledge into action, ideas into reality, and potential into tangible prosperity. Your most important word has not yet been spoken, but it is already forming in the depths of your being, awaiting the moment to resonate and change everything. Don't just analyze, but create. Don't just listen, but express. Every decision you make, every conscious action to build bridges and meanings, is a brick in the foundation of that new reality. For it is precisely in this way, through the active application of your gift, that you hasten the arrival of that September day, when the fateful message will become not just information, but a powerful impetus for a great love and $1 million project. Your mission is not merely to know, but to act, embodying your wisdom in life. However, despite the call to action, the universe will not leave you without a guide. Prepare for the most valuable clue, the most powerful impulse toward your new world, to come from an entirely unexpected source. It might be an old friend whose name suddenly surfaces in your memory or on social media, suggesting a meeting that, at first glance, seems like an ordinary conversation, or a forgotten contact with whom you've long lost touch, but whose casual call or message will open a door to an unforeseen opportunity. It's possible that crucial information will flash in the lines of a long-forgotten book you accidentally rediscover, or in a snippet of conversation overheard in a completely mundane setting. The main thing is not to miss these moments, not to dismiss them as mere chance. It is in these seemingly insignificant events that a cosmic spark is hidden, capable of igniting the flame of your transformation. Your gift as an architect of connections will demand extreme attention to detail and a readiness to see profound meaning where others see only the mundane. Trust your intuition, which will tell you which of these accidental messages holds the true key to your great love and $1 million project. Yet, in this period of heightened sensitivity and openness, when every whisper from the universe can become fateful, lies your main temptation, Geminis. Your innate multifaceted nature, your ability to see hundreds of paths simultaneously, can turn into a trap, a labyrinth of mirrors where each reflection beckons with a false perspective, leading you astray from the true path. Superficiality in evaluating offers, the desire to embrace the immeasurable, scattering precious energy across many minor, unpromising ventures. This is your main adversary. Indecision, the fear of making a final choice, of committing to one direction, can draw you into an endless cycle of doubt, depriving you of the opportunity to gather the fragmented threads of destiny. These mirrors will show you many almost perfect options, but none of them will be the one that leads to great love and millions. Your task is not to succumb to this glimmer of illusions, not to get lost in the whirlpool of endless possibilities, but to focus your discerning mind on the signals that resonate with your true, deep-seated goal. To distinguish an echo from a voice, a mirage from reality, this is your greatest test on the path to the September message. Only in this way can you avoid dispersion and direct all your power into a single, uniquely correct channel. But just as you finally gather all the scattered threads and begin to build your path, preparing to direct your power into the chosen channel, something will happen around the middle of this period that will completely overturn your initial perceptions. Suddenly, like lightning, an unexpected piece of news or a situation will pierce your informational field, seemingly destroying all your carefully laid plans. Perhaps an important meeting will be cancelled, a project's direction will shift, or a person you placed your hopes on will suddenly vanish from the horizon. Do not panic. This is not a collapse, but a brilliant move by the cosmos, which, seeing your readiness, will reveal a more direct and effective path to your goal. This new trajectory is the true route to great love and the $1 million project. What seemed like an obstacle will in fact turn out to be a cosmic teleport, bypassing many intermediate stages. Your task is to trust this turn, to accept it as a gift, not a trial. For it is precisely this impulse that will focus your energy, cutting away the superfluous and guiding you directly to the September message, the culmination of a transformation that solidifies your status as an architect of a prosperous reality. After this cosmic teleport, with all superfluities cut away and energy focused, you will feel an internal resonance that cannot be ignored, as if the universes within you are aligning into perfect order. This will not be a loud declaration from outside, but rather a click in your mind, a sudden epiphany piercing your consciousness with lightning speed. This moment will connect all disparate points, creating a single crystal-clear picture. You will hear the invisible sound of truth penetrating the very core of your being, and understand that words previously deemed meaningless have now acquired the deepest significance, becoming keys to new dimensions. Your ideas, long wandering in the labyrinths of your mind, will suddenly align into a clear, logical chain, as if a powerful electrical charge has passed through them, activating dormant neural pathways and illuminating the path. This is a moment of crystalline clarity when the fog of doubt will dissipate, and a single unmistakable path to great love and the million-dollar project will appear before you. This internal impulse is not just a realization, but the deepest confirmation of your role as an architect of connections. Now not just understanding, but seeing your prosperous reality with absolute certainty. This is a premonition of the coming culmination, which will solidify your status. This crystalline clarity that has pierced your consciousness is not merely a premonition, but a precise signal for action. The universe, like an experienced director, is now opening a golden window of opportunity for you, a period of exceptional synchronicity that will last exactly 4 weeks, beginning with the new moon in an air sign. This is not a time for delay, Geminis. During these very days, Mercury, your celestial patron, will form a precise and powerful aspect with Jupiter, the planet of abundance, and Venus, the bringer of great love. This triple planetary alliance creates ideal conditions for the manifestation of your boldest plans. Utilize every minute, schedule meetings, initiate dialogues, boldly share your ideas, especially during moments when the moon transits through Gemini or Libra. These days will become your pivotal points for forging fateful agreements, both in business and personal relationships. It is now that the foundations are being laid for that joint million-dollar project, and for the great love Venus whispered to you about. Do not miss this cosmic gift, for its energy will not wait. Your task is to act, transforming vision into tangible reality while the portal is open. While the golden window is open, Geminis, your true mission is not merely to act, but to consciously seek. For right now, in the unseen ethers, something more valuable than just a contract or an idea is forming. This is the crystal of cosmic accord, an alchemical blend of your great love and the million-dollar project, already awaiting its moment to manifest. It does not lie on the surface, it must be found. This crystal is not merely a symbol, it is an energetic artifact, containing the entire matrix of your future prosperity. It is hidden in those very unexpected encounters, in those accidental phrases that pierce your consciousness, in those seemingly insignificant offers you may receive during this period. Your task is to become true seekers, capable of recognizing its radiance amidst the mundane. Every step, every interaction during these 4 weeks is a progression toward its discovery. It is the quintessence of your destiny, the embodiment of harmony between heart and mind, between personal happiness and material success. Trust your intuition, for it is your primary compass in this search. This very crystal, once found and activated, will become the unshakable foundation for the September message, transforming it from information into a living, breathing reality. The discovery of this crystal, this sacred artifact of your destiny, now presents you with the most crucial choice. Your nature, Geminis, has always gravitated towards accumulating information, towards exploring all possible facets and perspectives. The temptation to continue this safe path, to endlessly analyze, gather new data, and refine strategies to absolute perfection, is immense. But remember, in this labyrinth of knowledge, devoid of action, there is no real breakthrough. You might become an expert on all roads, yet never take a single step on the one that leads to prosperity. This path, though it seems safe, leads only to stagnation, to the eternal wait for a perfect moment that will never arrive, holding you back from great love and millions. However, another path opens before you, a path of decisive, courageous action. It demands your readiness to take risks, to cast aside doubts, and, relying on the clarity you've gained, to take the first yet most important step. This is not recklessness, but a conscious leap of faith within the golden window of opportunity. Right now, the universe expects not further data collection from you, but the embodiment of already accumulated wisdom. This choice is between the role of an eternal observer and an active creator of your reality. Only through action, through the conscious initiation of joint projects, Through the sincere opening of your heart in relationships, will you activate the full potential of the discovered crystal. The time has come not just to know, but to do, transforming information into energy, and energy into tangible results that will solidify your path to the September message. But the very action the cosmos calls for will not be a simple step along a straight road. Right now, with all threads of destiny converged and the golden window of opportunity wide open, you face not an external adversary, but the most insidious of all, your own indecision. This is a peak moment, Geminis, where your innate multifaceted nature, your ability to see 100 paths simultaneously, transforms into a trial. Voices of doubt, like echoes in the labyrinth of your own mind, will whisper of risks, of potential mistakes, of data yet to be gathered, of calculations yet to be made. Your task is not to succumb to this internal chaos, not to let the fear of making a wrong choice paralyze your will. Now your intellect must manifest not in endless analysis, but in a crystal-clear decision capable of cutting away all extraneous options. Employ all your resourcefulness to find that single, unmistakable trajectory that resonates with the crystal of cosmic accord. This is the moment when you must become not just an architect of connections, but also a master of your own will, capable of directing the full power of your being into one decisive action. From this choice depends whether the September message will be merely an echo of potential or a powerful launch of your prosperous reality, filled with great love and $1 million project. Do not seek the perfect moment, create it with your decision. Once this internal chaos finally subsides, giving way to a crystal-clear decision, you will see that the September message is merely a starting point for attaining something far more profound. This is not just financial abundance or great love, though they will become an integral part of your new reality. You will gain an authority that is not bought, but born from the clarity of your mind and the fortitude of your spirit. Your word will gain weight, transforming into an instrument of influence, capable of shaping events and inspiring others. The burden of indecision will vanish, and you will feel genuine freedom of choice, the liberty to create your life without looking back at doubts. The universe will hand you not just the keys to wealth, but also power over your own destiny, the ability to materialize your boldest intentions. And when doubts subside, you will see in your hands not just wealth, but the power to transform words into reality. Your new starting point is not just a moment in time, but an entirely different state of being. The internal labyrinth where hundreds of ideas once flitted has given way to crystalline clarity, and the eternal search for answers has been replaced by infallible knowledge. You, Geminis, are now not merely architects of connections, but masters of your reality, whose thoughts and intentions resonate with the pulse of the universe. The burden of indecision has been cast off forever, leaving behind lightness and confidence. Your innate multifaceted nature, which previously sometimes dispersed your energy, has now become a powerful focus, directing all forces toward a single goal. Henceforth, you feel not just a premonition, but a deep inner harmony that attracts the right events and people, like a magnet. A great love and $1 million project are no longer a distant dream, but an integral part of your daily life, a natural extension of your whole, integrated self. Your life becomes a flow of conscious creation, where every word you speak is an incantation, and every action is a step on the path to boundless prosperity. You do not wait, you create, and this is your new now. In this new state of being, as you become true creators of your reality, the universe bestows upon you a powerful tool, an affirmation that will serve as your safeguard and beacon. It is not merely words, but an energetic code that activates your inner strength and attracts abundance. Speak it aloud, feel its vibrations, allowing it to permeate every cell of your being. Let it become your daily ritual, an anchor in the flow of transformations. Remember it, Geminis, for within it lies the entire essence of your prosperous future. My word is my power. My mind is my greatest asset. This formula is not just a phrase, it is your mantra, which will enhance your resonance with the cosmic forces, guiding you toward great love and the $1 million project. Your word, supported by pure intention, gains the ability to materialize desires, and your sharp mind, focused on purpose, becomes an invaluable treasure. Use this affirmation as a powerful catalyst that will not only open doors to unprecedented opportunities, but also firmly solidify your role as master of your reality, guiding you to that very September culmination where love and abundance will intertwine. Now that you have attained this inner harmony and firmly solidified your role as master of reality, the cosmos itself, like an ancient guardian, presents you with an invisible key to a new, unprecedented chapter of your life. This key is not merely a symbol, it is the living energy of your awareness, your unwavering will, and the power of your word, capable of shaping worlds. You have journeyed a path full of trials and insights, from vague premonitions to dazzling crystalline clarity, from paralyzing doubts to decisive and courageous action, from fragmented pieces of information to the holistic, radiant crystal of cosmic accord. The September message, which until recently seemed a distant, almost mystical goal, now not only looms on the horizon, it becomes an inevitable, logical consequence of your entire transformation. This is not just a set of symbols on a screen, it is a sacred seal, attesting to your status as an architect of your own prosperous destiny, where great love and a grand million-dollar project are no longer an ephemeral dream, but a tangible, living truth rooted in your reality. You are absolutely ready to receive this gift, for every particle of your experience, every conscious decision, and every step taken toward the light has led you precisely to this culminating moment, to this point of absolute synchronicity with the universe. The key is now yours. But remember, Geminis, every open door leads not just to 100 new ones, but to even deeper, more captivating and unpredictable paths. And this is merely the magnificent beginning of your infinite odyssey of creation, where every new horizon promises even greater abundance and love.